against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies?
Sure. Murdoch mentioned the blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
When
the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
Oh.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told. Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks. Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
As you wish. Something.
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay.
Greetings, friend.
Don't think so. What do you need?
Okay,
Ask away.
I see some.
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Are you daft?
Where are you going? I thought you were going to help us. Oh, it looked like you were. If you did leave, I doubt we'd still be here when you got back. I'm just saying.
What would I do then?
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? Of course I did. She said she could not help us. I do not know. We face great evil and need protection only the Maker can offer. Perhaps her own faith is faltering in these dark nights. She offers prayers to the Maker. Only she can call on him to guard us against this evil. How will we prevail without the Maker watching over us? Well, perhaps you are right. Still, if the Mother would change her mind, we would be grateful. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay.
My sword's about to rust out of my hand. You should break into this. It's not just Redcliffe having trouble.
I don't know what to do. I'm lost now.
Let us pray. You are a stranger amongst us. Yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Be grateful when we win
I
the
will
battle.
be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I would like your blessing, Mother. His holy
I
protection.
have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do
Sir
you
Perth
mean?
believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
If they think it helps
I
them.
cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet? I'm not frightened. Everybody thinks I am, but I'm not.
Okay.
Another? I just gave you one, fool dog. Perhaps you should go and hunt something then. These two are remarkably over-dependent. Oh, very well. Tell no one.
Okay. Alright.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Said you
Have
want
you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Hannah does not believe she can
I
help
see.
you.
Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Carry
As
on.
you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay. I don't know what to do right now. I'm stuck. See, that's the way out.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though.
I gotta find some place to sleep. Is there like advanced time or something?
Oh, I can't believe how relieved I was to hear your help.
Yeah, I can't go in there. I might have to look this up.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands. As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
It is good you elected to help defend the village.
It would be good to know the
But I
Maker is
doubt
on our
you'll
side.
make it through the night.
Yes? What can I do for you? Very well.
No. Insufficient skill.
Don't think so.
What do you wish of me? What do you wish of me?
What can I do?
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue? You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Can I change your
Maybe.
mind?
Let's hear what you've got. And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. And I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal. You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
That's fine. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Hello, is someone in there?
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Your sister's looking for you now.
Didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave. Yes, it was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive. It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Are you avoiding her?
No, I just didn't want to be in the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
I was hiding in
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Okay.
Not happening.
Okay.
I wish Owen would relight the
King's
forge.
dead.
He's our only hope.
Well, he should.
It is not right. The Arl is dead. The king is dead. We are doomed.
What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could. but I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
Hello again.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
Are very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
On the cheek? Come on, I can get that from Grandma. Come on, I want some lip-to-lip action.
Oh my. Stay safe tonight. And good luck.
Hello again. I found my sister.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
I'm looking this up. Oh, there's a nearby switch by the gate, apparently.
Are you daft? Don't think so. Are you daft?
What do you mean?
Not happening.
Okay, I gotta look at this again.